I am studying for my bachelor's in psychology, and you can see my big comfy psychology chair. No, it's not that. It's my desk chair. Um, I love the way the mind works, and so that's why I was drawn to psychology. I love the different stages that the brain goes through, especially from early developmental until actually when we begin to regress. I plan to use my degree in so many different ways. In fact, I'm already using it now. I haven't even really gotten into the deep diving into psychology yet with my courses at University of Arizona Global Campus, but I hope to soon. But I'm taking the basic courses so far, but I get to work every day as a peer support specialist. So I get to go out to the field and really just kind of get to know people and how they function, help people who are trying to recover from mental diagnosis or learn how to live in wellness, I would say. So I get to really to get out there and be excited and help them be excited about learning how to live in wellness and kind of reprogram their brains in a way. So I love that. So I know that's one major way I would use my degree is to continue to help people in that fashion. Also, I began to use the same methods that intrigued me that I learned about to help other people through my nonprofit organization. I began an organization that helped people learn to live in wellness called the Orange Ribbon Club, and also help families learn to live together in wellness as well. So you might have a family that has a child with a diagnosis, and they're able to come and learn how to do new activities and new techniques that can help them be able to grow as a family instead of being stuck in this place that they're in, kind of this gray area where they're kind of feeling like, we don't know what to do here. Kind of give them a way out, a light to like at the end of the tunnel. So I love to help people, and I love to help people grow. So it was really important to me to help people change the stigma of mental illness and think of it as a way to live in wellness and not get over mental illnesses or whatever people say these days. I love to help people learn to live in wellness, and so that was really important to me. And I also love to portray that in my books. I don't think you can see them over here, but write books that help people learn to live in wellness, which would be like this major one. This was my main book, Alias, which I actually published and then took down. I hated it once I published it. I hear that's an author thing. It was my life story, and I needed it for healing for myself so I could help other people heal. And then I started writing children's books. So this was my very first children's book. It's called ADHD, which we actually decided to rename and redo the cover, but it was because my son was diagnosed with ADHD, and I wanted to give him an outlook on what it was like to live with ADHD and let him know that he wasn't alone. And then this was the one that we just recently published. It's called Crocodiles Can Cry, which you can see that it came a long way from the one book. Just teaching children about emotional wellness and that it's okay to cry, just learning from your mistakes and not letting it stop you, being able to move forward. So this was one of the last ones that we published, or the ones that we published recently, and we say it's one of the recent ones we published. I don't want to say last because that's too final. Alphabet books, and even things like vision board books to help people work through their everyday, just to kind of get something out of their head and onto paper. They even have bullet pages in here for people who have ADHD. I don't know if you can see them, but this really helps out because when you have ADHD like me, you're kind of all over the place, and sometimes those bullet journals really help out. And just kind of setting a goal. Like I put like a picture in here. As you can see, it kind of favors my office space a little bit. just kind of having a goal. And this is just kind of her setting like little goals. So this was one major thing that was really important for me to do, which is why I started the organizations that I started, to help the community. And it's one of the major reasons I decided to open a cafe called the Bossypreneur Book Boutique. We have a room called the Spark Room, and that's supposed to encourage people, encourage the community to come together and to create and to inspire not only yourself but to inspire each other. So when you walk in, it's supposed to entice all five senses, to make you feel like you want to create something. And so I think that that goes back to my psychology degree, because I'm able to use the parts of the brain that I know and the pieces that I know, the information that I know that will help people to live in wellness, to give something back to the community, to give something back to them. And I'm passionate about it. I think that recovery is possible, if anything, and I think everybody could learn to live in wellness if they want to. So it's important to me. I probably dropped a whole bunch on you guys here, but it's just important to me for people to live in wellness, and I'm super passionate about it. So that's what I think that my psychology degree could do for the community and for other people, as well as for myself, because I think that I get something spectacular out of helping other people. I can't say exactly what, other than this amazing feeling inside, but I just know that helping people learn to live in wellness just makes me, it's like gasoline in your car, like the good stuff. So I appreciate the opportunity to submit for this grant, and I hope you guys find the right person.